And good morning, it's Dan, hope you're well. So in this video we're going to talk to you about the difference between a website designer and a website developer. And good morning, hope you're well. So what is the difference between a developer and a designer? And they're kind of similar because they both create websites, but there's some very important differences that you really need to be aware of if you're chasing a new website. And the main difference really for me is that when you get a web designer, really getting a marketer like us, we're web designers, we're marketers, we're a web design agency. We know how to market, we understand landing pages, and we understand funnels, and we understand customer intention and psychology and all of that good stuff that goes behind the persuasion of making somebody buy and sending somebody through a marketing funnel that hopefully ends up with a sale at the end. A developer, however, is usually like a programmer of some kind. They love programming and they love HTML. We don't care about HTML. I don't care about HTML. I don't give a damn about HTML. I can't even say it. HTML. Does it look good? Does it take the customer along the customer journey? Does it end up in a sale? That's it. That's all I'm interested in. That's all you should be interested in as well. And then, you get the designers and they say things like, oh, well, no, you don't want to use WordPress. WordPress is no good. You want to hand code everything. The problem with hand coding everything is that if you fall out with that web developer or programmer, or they decide not to do that job anymore, or they pass, they die or whatever, you're screwed. Your website is literally screwed. The number of websites that we have to take on, they have to be completely redesigned because the guy that originally did it no longer exists in one form or another. And now we have to get this bloody website, which is a mess, like a dog food mess of a website. It now has to be completely redone because this programmer who thought they were an extra special programmer with all these fancy things that nobody else understands except them because they're fancy and they're the best programmer on the planet. No one cares about that. You're actually causing yourself as a business owner a massive problem. Get your website on WordPress. That's it. Get it on WordPress. Anybody then can come and edit it. They can add things to it like plugins, they can remove plugins, they can edit copy. It's a nightmare if not, because the programmer or the developer will go, oh no, you have to do this for speed. Website's perfectly fine. God knows what percentage of websites are WordPress, but certainly a very, very high percentage. No one cares, right? Unless your website is some enormous website like Rightmove or something like that. I mean, one of the websites we've just taken on, they spent tens of thousands of pounds on developers and coders to make that website work, right? And then it was full of problems, just continually having problems. So in the end, they turned it off. They came over to us. We created a website. We used two very specialised plugins to replicate what they were doing. And we created the website very, very quickly, and it was up and running. And their maintenance cost went down from like 1,500, £2,000 a month to hardly anything every month. It's literally just 15 quid a month for hosting. That's literally where they are with their maintenance costs right now. Massive, massive difference. Stop trying to be fancy. You don't need the fancy developers or programmers. You just want a website that will drive traffic to it, but when traffic lands on it, you can help you take your potential customer through a website journey and help you close that little bit of business. You don't need anything too complicated. Anyway, we are at CrossFit. Hope that's useful for you, and we'll catch up with you in the next video. Take care.